Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the first video on my brand new channel, 90stalgia. I wanted to kick things off on here by doing a video on something that I recently started doing, which was collecting horror related t-shirts. I've been trying to find sites for a long time that were mostly dedicated towards horror and Halloween and things of that nature, and it seemed to be really tough to find anything like that for a long time, but I ended up stumbling upon two sites probably like 4 or 5 months ago. Sites called Terror Threads and Fright, and I pretty much immediately fell in love with both sites, and I really just wanted to make a video to show some of the shirts that I've collected so far, and just kind of give people a little bit of an insight if they haven't shopped there before, because I would definitely highly recommend both sites to anybody who's looking for some awesome horror related t-shirts, horror movie related t-shirts, and just horror in general. The first shirt that I'll show off is a pretty awesome one. Pretty sure this was like one of the exclusive designs that was only available for a limited time. But it's this one right here. It's from The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, the movie from the 1980s. I'm a huge fan of The Thing. In my opinion, it has some of the best special effects that you'll ever see in a horror movie. So this is definitely an awesome design. Like the artwork on this is absolutely incredible. You can tell a lot of thought and effort was put into it. So I'm not sure, again, if this shirt is still available at this point, but if it is, you should definitely try to get it. This particular one is on Fright. Another one I've got here, this one is, this was another awesome one that I just couldn't resist getting. This is for Dawn of the Dead, the obvious, the classic George Romero film. George Romero, rest in peace. This shirt, again, this design is awesome. This really reminds me of something that's like really old school. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Walking Dead kind of thing. I feel like it gives off that kind of vibe, like meaning the Walking Dead comic. Again, just an awesome design that I couldn't resist getting. I'm pretty sure this one is still available. If anybody was out there that was interested in getting it. This one is this one's really interesting. This one is from Terror Threads, and this one is kind of a part of a special thing that they do every Thursday, where they'll have an exclusive t-shirt design that comes out for a certain amount of time. And it's usually something that's really unique, and this one is definitely very unique. It's kind of a horror mashup. This one is it's kind of a mashup of Stephen King's It, along with Nightmare on Elm Street. As you can see, I don't know if for anybody who's seen the movie It out there, it's from the iconic scene with Georgie when he first meets Pennywise in the storm drain, and the difference being with this shirt, instead of Pennywise, it's Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger kind of dressed up like a clown there. So definitely a cool design. Again, it's something that you're not going to find really anywhere else. So that in itself is reason enough to check out Terror Threads. This one is actually the first shirt that I ever bought. The first shirt that I bought from either of those sites. This one is from Terror Threads. This is one of their own designs. This is not for a horror movie or anything like that, but I'm a huge fan of Halloween, the holiday. And I've been looking pretty much my entire life for a shirt that kind of had a Halloween theme to it, and I've never really been able to find anything that looked awesome, and especially not anything that looked as awesome as this. Like, this design is absolutely amazing. It's got like the haunted house on there with the full moon. You can see the bats flying around. It's got the jack-o'-lanterns in the front yard and the orange Terror Threads logo on the bottom there. This shirt is friggin' awesome. I was so happy to find this, and I was blown away when I got it in, and I couldn't believe how highly detailed the artwork is on not only this shirt, but on all the shirts that you get from Terror Threads and Fright. Like, you know, I was worried at first because I'd never really shopped at a place like that before, and I don't usually buy clothes off the internet just because it's really, you know, mainly because I'm very picky on what I buy, but and plus there's a lot of times, you know, depending on what type of fabric the shirt's made of, you know, the way the shirt's going to shrink, whether it's pre-shrunk or whether it's 100% cotton. Those are a lot of factors that can make or break a shirt for me, because there have been tons of times where, you know, you think you're buying a shirt that's going to fit and then it shrinks like vertically and then stays like really long, you know, width-wise, and vice versa sometimes. So yeah, you don't get that with either of these places, which is one of the main reasons why these sites are so awesome. This one is my most recent purchase. This one is just absolutely awesome. This one is Halloween themed, but this time it's the Halloween film, the original Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween. It's my all-time favorite horror film. It's the movie that got me into adult horror films. It was the first horror film I ever saw, and this design is just so awesome. This design just kicks so much ass. You know, it's got the iconic jack-o'-lantern on there from the opening credits. It's got Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis. It's got the fall leaves in there, you know, and it's got the Myers house up on the top there. This design is just awesome in every way. I cannot wait to wear this. I haven't worn it out yet, but you know, and it fits perfectly. Like, that's one of the awesome things, like I said, is that these shirts, you're really you're not only getting, you know, for the price, you're not only getting a high quality artwork, but you're also getting high quality fabric. You know, it's a shirt that's you can kind of guess how it's going to shrink. You don't have to worry about it you know, shrinking in a way to the point where it like looks like shit, and then you're kind of stuck with it. And then last but not least here, you know, kind of a little goodbye to the summertime. My favorite summertime horror movie. This is another one. This is an awesome, really creative design. This is for the movie Jaws. And this design is just so awesome. This is like from the perspective of the inside of the shark when Chief Brody is feeding the chum into the water. Chief Brody's kind of turning to Quint, you know, saying, "Why don't you come chum some of this shit?" Really awesome design, really creative. Like, who would think to even make a shirt like that shows the perspective of the inside of the shark's mouth? Like, that's just so awesome. Again, this is one that I just had to get. It's got a nice old school look to it also. So yeah, there you have it. You know, Fright Rags and Terror Threads, two really awesome sites for anything horror related. Awesome horror shirts, and when you get the packages, they always come with a little bit, some free stuff in there too, some stickers and things like that. So really, really awesome. You really should check out Terror Threads and Fright Rags. So I'm definitely going to be a continued shopper with these guys and a continued customer. The shirts are awesome. They're totally worth the money. You know, if you're a horror fan like me, if you're a fan of Halloween, definitely check out these sites, because there's a lot to pick from, and you're bound to find something that's gonna that you're gonna enjoy. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.